Hey ladies, um, this video is about PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. So if you're not interested in learning about that, just X out of this video. First, I'd like to start off by saying thank you to everyone who responded to my first video. Um, Thank you for anyone who left a kind message. And thank you for anyone who shared their story. I was really undecided about whether to continue to do videos on this, but because I got such a warm, response from the first time or the first video, I've decided to do that. And this is a very personal topic to me, but I can get over it because hopefully I'll be able to help someone else. You know, a lot of people don't understand like what toll this takes on you mentally, physically, and emotionally. So anyone out there who has PCOS, if you ever need anyone to talk to, I understand, and you can always drop me a message. So with that being said, each time I come on, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of information. I'm going to try to give you a little bit more of my story because I don't want to give my whole story, at one time. And I'll let you know what's going on with me, what updates, how I'm feeling, everything. And when I decide to start my fertility journey, I will try to include you guys as much as I possibly can. Okay? So, I would like to start off by saying I'm 27 and I've never had a regular monthly cycle. Kind of weird. From day one, it's always been irregular and it's progressively getting worse. At one point in my life, I would get it every other month, like clockwork, and then I would skip like 3 months. And now I'm to the point where I'm only getting it maybe once every 5 to 9 months. Depends, it varies. So I went to various doctors, and as I stated in my other video, no one could tell me what was going on. They were checking my hormone levels and saying, oh, well, your androgen level and blah blah blah, but it doesn't indicate this. And a lot of them had this misconception that because I am thin, I've gained weight, but I used to be thinner, um, that I couldn't have PCOS. A lot of doctors, especially older doctors, associate PCOS with being overweight. No, it's not. If you are 100 pounds, you can have PCOS. It can affect anyone. Maybe more women who are overweight have it, but just because you are thin does not exclude you. Okay? Now, I was going for these tests back when I was like 105 pounds. I'm not embarrassed about my weight. I am 140 and I love it. It's the perfect weight for me. I'm 5'5". I love my weight. But they're trying to say that PCOS is why I'm picking up weight. Whatever. So anyway, I digress. I finally decided to go see a fertility specialist because I was recommended to one by my OBGYN. And when I went, I had already done my research and I had narrowed it down to a couple of different issues that could be wrong with me. And PCOS was the top of the list. One thing that happens is every time you don't have a period, that egg doesn't release, and the best way to say it is it spoils and scars your ovary, leaving little pockets and marks and scars on your ovary. So since I've been dealing with this problem for so long, when they did the ultrasound of my ovaries, I looked over and was like, oh crap, I have PCOS, before she even said it. And not to be funny, but my ovaries look like SpongeBob, okay? So I was diagnosed with PCOS, and in the beginning I was in a little bit of denial. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to address it. Their recommendation for them, or at the fertility clinic, was if I wanted to conceive, I'd have to do an IUI, which is an intrauterine insemination. No, that seemed too aggressive for me. So when I left very discouraged. So I didn't do anything about it. After a few more months passed almost a year, I got with my OB, and me and her started talking about some things that we could do. I explained to her that the IUI is just too aggressive for me, and that, you know, I would like to try other methods first before I just hop to having people turkey base me. Sorry if I'm vulgar. So she recommended that I do the metformin, and we tried Clomid, and they gave me Provera to induce a period. So what I'm doing now is I haven't dedicated myself to doing the metformin. And starting today, I promise you that I am going to dedicate myself to doing the metformin. It's hard because I'm scatterbrained, and it's hard for me to remember medication, and I have to take this 3 times a day. If it was once a day, I could do it. If it was twice a day, I could think about it. Yeah, I could do it. 3 times a day? Oh, hell no. I'm missing some stuff in there. So that's where we're at right now. I do the Provera to get my period. I do it every other month. I'm going to start taking that every month, starting last month, so I'm going to do it again this month. The way that works is you take a pill for 10 days, and within a week you should have your period. Usually with me, I'll take it for 5 days and I'll get a period. The Clomid and stuff like that, the fertility meds, as soon as I'm ready to start that, I will fill you in on that part of the journey, but we're not going there just yet. We'll be soon. Give me a couple of months. I want to get my period, you know, used to coming every month, and get some of that uterine lining like straight before I decide to do that. Now, a couple of books that I recommend for anyone out there with PCOS is 3 books that I found very helpful. And the next time that I do a video, which is maybe later on tonight or maybe tomorrow, I will do 15 to 20 facts about PCOS that every woman should know when dealing with it. But some books that I found useful, and I'm going to put them in the order of how I feel about them, is PCOS and Your Fertility: Your Guide to Self-Care, Emotional Well-Being, and Medical Support. Because with PCOS, a lot of people don't understand it's depressing. Every time someone gets pregnant around me, I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Like, it's hard. Especially when you see people who have, like, no business having children, who don't have jobs, who have, like, 10 kids and don't take care of them, who are, like, just totally crazy and deranged and don't know who their baby daddy is having a baby. When you watch Maury and you see those women like, who's my baby daddy? God number 15. It drives you crazy. It's like, and then it seems like the whole world becomes about babies. I'm 27. I'm still young. I get it at least once a week. Like, oh my God, when are you having a baby? When are you getting married? Yeah. Okay, let me stop being center. The second book that I recommend is Perfect Hormone Balance and Your Fertility: The Ultimate Guide to Getting Pregnant. This was another good one. Another good book for maybe younger girls who just want to worry, who don't want to focus on the fertility part of it, but just about regaining energy and things like that, because it sucks your energy. It makes you very tired. It makes you feel like I feel like I'm in a stasis of permanent PMS sometimes, because it's like my period is right there on the verge, like PMS, and it's like coming, not coming yet, coming, not coming yet. And I'm like PMSing for like a month. I'll be feeling sorry for everybody around me. So for people who just want to maintain and live and don't want to get pregnant, I would recommend PCOS: How to Regain Energy, Vitality, and Hormonal Balance. All these books that I'm showing you can be found on barnesandnobles.com or at your local Barnes & Nobles. The book that I recommend for all of those who are not sure if you have PCOS but are trying to get pregnant, this book will be good for you. It's called Getting Pregnant: What You Need to Know Now. So I hope this video was informational. I'm going to read through the books, find some important facts that you need to know. If anyone has any questions that you want me to add into my 15 or 20 facts, leave it at the bottom of this video. Hopefully I can get something out to you guys soon. I love you. And stay blessed, everybody. Bye.